Hi, welcome to a self-defense basics lesson. I'm Natalie Walters. I'm going to be just showing you some basic kicks and punching techniques to go with the level 1 of the A self-defense system. As with any kind of exercise or lifestyle change, it's important that you contact your doctor or your physician just to make sure that you're able to do any kind of exercise. Always warm up. I do a 10-minute cardio warm-up, which is basically jogging on the spot. Make sure you do at least 10 minutes of this. Okay, so if you're going to practice with me in the lesson today, pause the video, make sure you do 10 minutes of running, include within the running some high knees, some leg to bum as I call them, quad stretches, do some forward and backwards, and do some side to side pendulum motions within the 10-minute warm-up. Make sure that you actually do that before you attempt to do any of these techniques. I've already warmed up, I've just finished doing a full hour lesson, so I'm fairly warmed up already to start to teach you these techniques. Make sure you do 10 minutes of those. Also would advise to do some more intensive warm-up, for example, press-ups. So you could do 10 or 15 or even 20 if you can manage 20 press-ups, 10 sit-ups, and do some star jumps as well. Nice and easy, about 20 of them should be alright. Okay, then we're going to do some stretches. So make sure you stretch out the major muscles of your body. So your arms, get a nice shoulder stretch there, tricep stretch there, same with the other arm, take it across, shoulder stretch there. Stretch everything out, so you're going to stretch your neck even, get your neck stretched. Start from the top and way down, make big circles with your arms, forwards and backwards. You're stretching out the waist, a few circles each way. Same with the knee joints, make sure you get them nice and stretched out. And your legs, do some side stretches, one way and the other way. So I want you to take complete control of your own warm-up routine. I'm not going to stand here and demonstrate a warm-up routine. Maybe in the future I will do a lesson just on warm-up, which you can then play before you attempt to do any of the lessons with the techniques. Okay, but make sure you do warm-up properly. Same with the cool-down. Always cool down with some stretches, but I'll go into that after I've done the technique. So the first technique we're going to do is a hammer fist strike. Hammer fist strike, you use the bottom part of your hand. So you make a fist as usual by bending once, twice, and finishing with the thumb. And the hammer fist is strike or contact with the bottom part of your hand. Okay, if you didn't know. So you're going to start, got position, either foot in front, doesn't matter which, with both sides. You're going to bring your hand for a normal hammer fist, aim towards the top of someone's head or to the top of the shoulders. So on this, I'm going to use the top of this, so I'm going to bring my hand straight round in a down motion and strike. Okay, I don't want to tell my attacker that I'm going to do a hammer fist by making it obvious. So I'm not going to be really obvious with movement. If I'm guard position, I'm going to use my rear hand because then I can put more strength into it. I'm just going to quickly jab, top of that, and bring back to guard. Okay, if I use my front hand, still can do it with the front hand, but there's going to be as much power. So rear hand, there and back. If you look at my hips and how I twist into the hammer fist, you'll see where the extra power comes from. As I'm twisting, I'm getting all my hip, all my weight into it basically, and I'm back. Make sure you come back, straight back to guard, as that is part of the technique. Okay, no point leaving your hand there for it to then be punched or chopped out of the way. Do the same on both sides. Go, and again, and again. One more. Hammer fist. Okay, that's a normal hammer fist. Now I'm going to show you an inside hammer fist. So same part of the hand you're striking with, this time you're going to come from the side and strike, aim towards the side of the head, okay? So that looks like this. Again with the rear hand, we're going to twist into it with our hips, take the the back foot off the floor and pivot on the ball of the back foot, okay? The front foot can stay on the floor. So we'll twist into it from guard position and back, towards the side of the head, and again, and again, and again. Get some power, one more. Got to touch it round. Okay, if you haven't got an object, a pad or anybody to help you with a pad, just strike into air. Just imagine that there's an opponent there. Doesn't matter. And remember that you're targeting not just the side of someone's head, but you're targeting the other side of someone's head. So your fist goes through. Imagine your fist could go through the target, so you're getting more power into that. So don't just aim for the target, aim for beyond the target. Okay, second side, let's go. In with hand fist. Again. Then. But honestly, as I'm coming into the hammer fist, my fist is turning. And also that turn gives it some power as well. As you flick, you turn the last second, switch it down, and that's the power. Couple more. And again. Go. And switch it back. Okay, next technique we're going to do. Outside hand fist, exactly the same part of the hand again. This time we're coming from the outside. So from this technique, I'll be coming up and turning first, and then striking. Again with the side of the head, and again I'm striking through the target. So this time we're going to turn, round, and back to guard. And again turn, back to guard. Again I'm using my back hand for more power, get more weight into it. You can do it with the front hand, it's not a problem, but you'll find, especially if you're hitting a target, an actual target, that you'll get more power from the back hand. So again, and one more time. So switch it round. So left hand is going to be striking the right side of the pad or opponent that you're looking at. So it's going across and it's an outside hand fist. There, and again, and again, and again. Go. Back to left foot in front. Next technique we're going to do is very similar to the outside hand fist, called side fist, and we're going to be striking with the back of our hand here. Okay, again aim towards the side of somebody's head. So this time we're going to use the front hand because it's going to be a bit awkward to get into side fist position from the rear hand. So I always teach that you do your side fist from the front hand. Because the side fist as well as a snappy action, a snappy technique, it's always good to get it straight there. Okay, so it's just from here. From here, we're going to use, with the left foot in front, we're going to use our left hand strike. We'll take it to our opposite elbow, and what we're going to do is straighten our hand out, strike the side of the head. Obviously don't leave your hand out there, bring it straight back to guard. So from here, take it to the opposite shoulder, strike there. Okay, and again, just going to check the camera settings here. Cool. And again, take it to the opposite shoulder, straighten your arm. That's all you're doing. Opposite shoulder, straighten your arm. Switch positions. Same thing, second side. So right hand this time we'll take it to the opposite shoulder, straighten the arm, back to guard. And again, side shift, get these head height, it's aiming towards the head, side of the head. And again, one more time. Go, switch back. Next one, back fist, very similar to side fist. Using the same bit of the hand, the back of the hand. This time, the strike will come over the top instead of from the side. Okay, so it's coming from over the top. Towards the maybe top of somebody's nose, you could get this, or maybe the chin. Yeah, mainly for the face area, but I like to get this on top of someone's nose. So from that position, you're still going to take your arm to the opposite shoulder, but you're just going to bring it over, nice and fast to the top and down, back to guard. So again, nice and slow, over, bang, down. Imagine somebody's bridge of the nose is there, that's where you're targeting. There. And again, I'm using the front hand because I like to think that the side fist or the back fist is a snapping, very fast technique. Catch them off guard. Okay, nobody will be expecting you to do that. They may be expecting you to punch, but not, definitely not. Nice quick back fist to the nose. Switch it round, right foot in front. Use the right hand, back fist. Okay, the opposite shoulder, same thing. Snap it, top of the nose. And again. And again. And again. Okay, nice, quick technique. I like to do it with the front hand as well because there's less distance to travel between you and the attacker. So from that position, just quick, they'll not be able to stop it. Okay, next hand technique we're going to do is called a knife hand chop, and it's going to be an palm upward chop. So from our position, left foot in front, we're going to use our rear hand to do the chop. We'll take it to our ear, and we're just going to whip it round to the side of someone's neck, overhead. Next better, it's nice and soft. Make sure your hands are closed, the fingers are together, and your hand is going to be in a slight arc, okay? So it's not completely flat, it's a slight arc. Get the fingers and thumb all in nice and compact, and you just whip it round from the ear, there, okay, palm up. Can do a backhand chop, we'll do those after. This is a forehand knife hand chop, bam, okay? So we'll do a couple of these, go. Aim towards the side of someone's neck, so get the neck height, come guard position, and again, whip it round. And again, foot switch, side. Same thing, second side. We're using our rear hand, remember. We're going to twist into these, get more power. Well, same thing with the left hand. And again. The next one we're going to do is a ridge hand strike. We're going to be using this part of the hand, so it's the opposite part of the hand that you use for the chop. You're going to take your thumb and tuck it right in. If you keep that thumb sticked out, you're going to break your thumb. So keep that in, and we're striking with this edge of the hand. Ridge hand, very devastating strike. Again, side of the head or the neck. You can do these upwards. But we'll just concentrate on doing the normal ridge hand coming from the side, coming from outside to inside line. Okay? Remember your lines, I'll have more basics lessons on the lines, but your lines are basically anything within your body width is inside, and anything outside of that is obviously the outside. So with ridge hands, we're coming from the outside to the inside. So these are called inside ridge hands. Okay? You can do outside ridge hands, where you're going from the inside to the outside, the palm will be up, and of course, as I've said, you can do upwards ridge hands. There's all different variations, but these are just the basics, so we'll get the basics so then we can do the variations in later lessons. So, inside ridge hands, using the rear hand. All you're going to do from your position is just get your hand ready into that position. All you've got to do is get it into like a chop hand with your thumb well and truly tucked in, and then from there, you're just going to flick it out, strike sideways, so we're going to twist our hip into it. I don't want to tell the opponent that I'm going to do a ridge hand, so I'm not going to come all the way around here to make it obvious. I'm going to start from here and kind of straight my arm up and give it a bit of sideways in the neck. Okay, so again, 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 again. Okay, you can get a lot of power in the ridge hand, one of my favourite techniques, so really going to get some power into it. Same again on the second side. Go. 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 Last one, go. Switch it round. Okay, we're going to do a backhand chop. Same chopping technique. Hands slightly curved. Keep the thumb in. This time we're going to be chopping with the chop side. So not the ridge hand side. Remember the chop side is the opposite side where your thumb is. And we're going to be doing it backhand. So we're going to be coming across. Left foot is in front. Use our left hand, forehand, cross opposite shoulder and just take it to the neck. Okay? So we'll do a couple of these, take it nice and fast and make sure that you're not obvious doing what you're going to do. So don't make it really obvious and get your hand right out because they're just going to block that. Okay, so from guard position, make it snap, make it quick, make it powerful. There. Okay, not going to be expecting it. There, side of the neck. And again. And again. One more time. Okay, make sure you keep your fingers together. If your fingers are not together, when you do that strike, they're going to smash against each other, it's going to hurt. So make sure them fingers are nice and tight together, and the thumb. And that when you're chopping with the lower bit and not just the fingers. Okay? So we'll swap round, left, right foot in front, striking with the right hand. Backhand chop. Go. 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 And last, switch it round. Okay, couple more basic ones we can do definitely on here. There's some that I can't really show you very well on here, such as the arc hand strike. It's not a good piece of equipment to show. I'll show you in midair, but we'll come on to that into later lessons, and we'll just finish with elbow technique for the hand techniques, then we'll move on to the kicks. So the elbow technique, you're going to start with, we're going to do it with the rear hand, so left leg is in front, we're going to strike with the right hand. You take your arm up, like you're chicken. We're going to strike with this part of the elbow. There's different types of elbow strikes which uses different parts of your elbow. We're going to be striking with the forearm part here. Okay, so your arm comes up like a chicken, and you're going to swing it across, make sure that fist is tucked right into your armpit, swing it across, and you're going to be striking with that part of the hand. Towards somebody's head, mainly for this round elbow. Okay, so on the pad then. So remember, arm up like a chicken and just swing it round. Just twist your hips, right there. Okay, bring it back. And again. And again. And again. Very devastating strike with the elbow. You get a lot of power in there, and it's mainly used when you're kind of close. So if you're a bit close to get a really good punch in, just use it with the elbow. You can also use that other hand to tuck that hand in to get it round, okay? Sometimes I do that, especially when I'm just demonstrating, then I've just done that there. Just get hit, make sure your arm tucked in. If your arm not tucked in, it's not going to be as powerful. Okay, a couple more on this side, then we'll swap sides. Again. One more foot. Good. Foot round. Same thing, second side. So you're going to be having the right foot in front, left arm straight. Go. And again. And stuffed it there. And again. And again. One more. Relax. Okay, we're going to do some kicks now. Basic kick, front kick. So we're going to be kicking with the ball of our feet, which is the bit just underneath the bottom of your toes. So this part of the foot here, the ball of your foot. We're going to be kicking with the back leg. And when we kick, we're going to be kicking not just forwards, but also upwards. And it's aimed towards the sternum, which is just at the bottom where the ribs join, just that bit there. So you're going to get your foot in and up. So you're going to lift your opponent off the floor and send them back. So it's kind of like pushing them away, but using your foot. Make sure you bend your toes up towards the ceiling, otherwise you can break your toes. Don't point your toes. So from there, back foot kicking, and down. Make sure you bring your leg back to behind you where you were when you started the technique. If you do the other one where you're kicking and then putting that leg in front, that's a different kick. It's called a thrust kick, and that's a different kick. So front kick, there and down. Keep your guard up all the time doing any technique. And again, snap it, good, and again, snap it. Okay, switch it around to the side. Always practice both sides, get both sides of your body the same strength. Go, 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 go. One more go. Okay, front kick. So like I say, the thrust kick, if you ever hear anybody say do a thrust kick, it's exactly the same as a front kick, but you're just putting that leg in front of you because you're giving more weight to it. So it's there, push and down. Okay, that's a front kick. Thrust kick, sorry, front kick, just snap it out and bring it back behind you. Next basic kick is a round kick. Dead easy kick. This time you're going to be kicking with the top bit of your foot. You use all different parts of the foot and the hands to do different techniques. Number one, because if we get injured in any part of our hand, we can use a different part of our hand or foot. And number two is just to basically give variety to different techniques. There's parts of your hand and your foot that are stronger than other parts of the hand and the foot. So this is why we use different parts. So for the round kick, we're going to use the top of the foot where your shoelaces would be. You're going to point your foot this time, and you're going to turn around to the side here. So as if, imagine if you're a dog having a pig, you're going to cock round, which means if you kick in, if you've got the left foot in front, you're going to kick with the back leg. Always kick with the back leg, more power. You're going to twist on this left foot here. So if it's starting off pointing forward, which it should be in normal stance, it's going to end up twisting 90 degrees to, in this case, the left. Same with the right foot. If the right foot is in front, you're kicking the left leg, you're going to twist round, so that right foot is just swiveling on the floor, 90 degrees to the right. So you're really going to get sideways, and your legs cocked up like that all the way around your dog. So from there, left foot in front, kicking the right leg, make sure you keep your guard up, and you're going to twist the side, twist the leg, and kick. Top of the foot. And again, you can get these head height. If you're very basic, you can start off waist high. Get some power, you can kick down to the foot, or the thigh, sorry, not the thigh, the shin. Go. And back. Try and get that back leg back behind you. If you don't, if you just come through and kick, on the foot in front, that's cool. Just make sure you switch back to original dog position. Again. 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 Put switch it down. Next side. Same thing. Round kick. Go. Again. 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 Okay. Basic kick number 3, side kick. One of the most difficult kicks to get right. You're going to be kicking this time with the side edge of your foot here. Mainly the heel, but the side edge of the foot. The way you get that is by sticking your leg out and bending your toes back towards you. So you get kind of an angle, a knife edge that you're kicking with there. So, break down the side kick to different parts. Always kick the back leg. So left leg is in front, guard up. You're going to first of all take your knee up, then you're going to twist to the side, and then you're going to flip out the foot to the side and keep that side edge of your foot. Okay? So in one fluid motion it will look like this. And down. Remember to bring that back leg back behind you in the original position, at the end of it in front, switch back, okay? Make sure that you always end up where you start from. So side kicks, go. 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 Push down to the side. Same thing. Bring your knee up, twist to the side, bend your toes back, kick out that foot. Kick in with the knife edge of your foot there. Side kicks, go. Up. Get the pad. Sit. And again. 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 And again. Good. Difficult kick to master, especially with the foot position, when you're having to bend your foot back behind, your toes back up towards you. It's not a natural position, that. The way I found in my life that I need to do that position is when I'm doing a side kick. So it's not a very natural position, one of the hardest kicks to get. But when you do master it, it's one of the best kicks. Okay, finish with the back kick, last of the basic ones. Sorry, not the last. So back kick, dead easy. You're going to be kicking like you're kicking as if you were a donkey. You're going to be using the heel or the bottom part of your foot for this kick. So if we've got a position, and left foot in front, we're going to, obviously it's the back kick, so we're going to be kicking backwards, so we need to turn. So we're going to spin. We're not going to lift our feet off the floor, we're just going to spin and pivot here. So this time, I've got the right foot in front, and I'm going to look over my shoulder here, hit that, and that's it. Back, foot back where we started, swivel around. So, full speed, there. Nice, one fluid motion, there. Okay, so again, nice and slow, left foot in front, we're going to spin on our feet, not lift our feet up, but just spin. So we're facing the back, look over our shoulder, hit your target, and back. Always make sure you're looking at your target, don't blindly kick back. Your attacker could have a knife, could have anything. Make sure you're looking where you're kicking. So let's do a couple back kicks. Go. 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 Push it down. Right foot in front, same thing, back kicks, go. And again. And again. And again. Good. Always make sure when you're doing the back kick that you recover and turn back around to face your opponent. Very important. Next kick. Inside crescent kick. Going to be using the inside of your foot here. As if you were passing a football with the instep of your foot there. So make sure your toes are bent up towards the ceiling, using the back leg again, and you're going to come down in a circular motion, which is why it's called a crescent kick. So because it's inside, it's coming from the outside to the inside. So we're going to start here and come round there. You're aiming for the side of someone's head, so try and get these up head high. Okay, and remember to bring your foot back to where you started. Ready, inside crescent kicks, here we go. I'll do it from this angle so you can kind of see the round motion. And again. And again. And again. Swap it down, other side, same thing. Inside crescent kicks, go. And again. And again. And again. Good. Last one, outside crescent kick. Last of the basics. This time you're going to be using, guess what? The outside of your foot there. Same circular motion, okay, but using the other side of your foot. So you're flicking it from the inside to the outside, hence the name. So from that position, flick around in a circle, bam. Again, aim towards the side of the head. Again, bring your foot back to where it started, and again, we're kicking with the back leg. Here we go. Outside crescent kicks. I'll just come in this position again so you can see the circular movement. Sit, and again. Again, and again. Twist you round. Left leg we're going to be kicking with this time. Go. Again. Again. And again. And relax. Done well. So hopefully this lesson will have taught you the basics of the A self-defense system. There are a lot of other basic techniques. But as for the hand techniques and the kicks, this is the general basics. I'm going to do some further lessons on advanced moves, stances, movement, positioning, and the various patterns and techniques you'll need practicing the various levels. But this is the first one I've done. Remember to cool down, so when you're going to cool down, make sure you stretch the major groups, so you can do a little calf stretch here with the back foot straight and the front leg bent, and then you can reverse that by doing a hamstring stretch with the front leg straight and the back leg bent. Swap round. Again, you can finish with shoulder and tricep stretches, stretching out the quads, just basically stretching out all the muscles that you've used this little practice. Make sure that you cool down properly, and most of all, enjoy it. So hopefully you'll come and look at this video again and do some more practice and get the basics up. If you practice, in a few months you'll know these techniques off by heart, and you'll have no problem in the start of your journey to defending yourself. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.